this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
You talk about this Lions defense. Now, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Now McCarthy. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 9.
Here we go.
Off play action. Fields. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And he's brought down. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here we go.
Now a give, right side. It's Black. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Second and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
On third down. Black. And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
In punt formation for the Lions.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division.
And that's caught inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
Incomplete.
The Vikings had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 70. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. To the left side, he's got McCarthy.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Lad McCarthy,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get it. And they take an 8-7 lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Black. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
One play action. Fields.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Lions are once again back in front.
The Lions will set up for
Fields trying to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hampton. A solid stiff arm. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 18 more yards there and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Well, they're trying to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. And some space here. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Fields going to change things up here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. They got his man complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37. First down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What's good on the extra point? And a lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The minutes Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it. Most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal. Take off.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Set up. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Hampton. Powering his way forward. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19.
Back to Hampton on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Felton from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead down to a touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now Fields going to run. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun.
Oh, and Nelson's space to operate. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go. You got a mini basement. Why not? All right.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Throwing on second down.
Fields. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, Lions.
Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football right now.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Green 19, got you back. Hey, 10. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Looks with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Here we go. You good. 220. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Throwing on second and long.
Fields. That is caught by Laporta.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A run once more with Hampton.
And it pushes right forward to about the 32.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down and goal to go.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Omari and Hampton there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back to something else and keep the defense on the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up. To midfield. 117 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Detroit. Puka Nakua, 49 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 22. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
His kick
And after right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Vikings 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Fields changing the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Hey, Cam. You got a mini base. Why not? Extend. Right.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Now a give right side. It's Black. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now McCarthy. They'll check this one down to Hampton.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Off play action, Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Green 19,
Play action. It's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Open man, that's Felton. Now he's loose again. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Complete to McConkey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
6 more yards. That's another Viking.
McCarthy going to throw again. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Omarion Hampton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point and down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
79 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir. 319. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Black. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is staying downs, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you'll get to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Byron Murphy on the
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Puka Nacua, 40 yards. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. And that's good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.